Murubuli okubwatia nigwo kurigirirwa n'ebigori byonsi.
Basi bana omwanchwa omurigeria on Ndizi TV tigangosogerie andonsi asole nyegenete nga omonguru nomuya oyo gotambukirie kuri omwaka bwekiri bubere na merongevere na ngwanseibere na ngwansaisato 2023 wekira omwaka oyiga tole omoya omwaka ndoche okolekana ngoli bwisie binene nyasaye boigo otonyariri naende gotwa ase studio letu kerigaria rero okoletera omuroberi okorokunga Oborema ase Obogima inyoranga ayonsi ngwetera Ndizi TV obwansu bw'omugusii getaseni gya chire kuma asogokorariria asomonoito omwansu omwanyagetinge ime na isiko ya Gusii omwanchwa one omuroberi Oborema ase Obogima goko gochira rituko nebiro nebigaria bya rero tole nekirenga yokogosemia gokomanyia na gokogokia iguru ya mangana onsipi alia atungetio Oborema gose arengete abantu ba minto abali no Oborema buna botambe nje no murario brother power Jared Wilberforce nkobwatira na ensemo yimanyelio no yo minto Joshua Auta ngotebanga bono ebekeange einde twesemie goika omoelio bwo murobiri yo ngingo jana koraga omwancho murigeria ngotwara abageni abagotoye emigano emiansu yobosemia nokogokia kinyuma ya ingotwara nde ensemeria y'omugano osokoro naboigo nakura nengana entwani ase Oborema bunere botambu mwancho murigeria inyoranga nabogotonyora goetera go channel yeito channel 824 naboigo Star Times channel 195 naboigo otonyore goetera YouTube page yeito Ndizi TV News naboigo Facebook page Ndizi TV News Digital inamba yeito yesi buna botambu mwancho murigeria no generate meregagwo Twitter yeito @Ndizi TV News omwanchwa omurigeria bunere botambe ngoleto mugeni atumanyia marieta gatumanyiria marieta ndeto mugano sokoro basi tubwate ngambo lero mbwate risase mwancho murigeria mbwate risase baba mbiyole
mbiyande
ndato kwanelio yake gambo yole
mbiyande
karibu Ndizi TV
asante
no bwansu bwo mugusii na kyokoro kubaba
ito Gabriella blessed niko 16 nkoro Kisii and Nyamira
Thank you mwancho murigeria omugeni one akuru Gabriella blessed no mwana omokewe myaka 15 mo geteke gusiga obono kego chikiamo kiamwaka ebacha akega kiamo chenga gochimoino lakini otokonya na tusugumana igo kwikatwanyarire ko batogokora nkomanya toro mugano Gabriella blessed igaro moteli igaro mwanafunzi ebinta okora nebinge bono moko ngari bago mwancho murigeria ko mumanyira omugeni one ndete omugano sokoro Gabriella karibu Ndizi TV
asante
bono koigura gatoka bona gusamuna gochimoina abo enjende to omugano sokoro mwancho murigeria omugano osokoro yane ngakiyemo mugaso gotindiete twarenge kiri na sokoro yane ntwabwato motole ko kumukina bwango no sokoro anchete katoigoreiretio ngakiyeyo twana gotegerera gatole kiriri basi nyuma sokoro karangiri twarete irwe ndongori twanyure onte bijara matangazo naera limiegentekio limiebugeyo kolimieretio sokoro gonte bijara tigerio motoyo igoro nkiorocho sokoro ndo chakanyoni indo chebisera namato andenga chikoligeria nsemo nkarone nyambu nero yageto motoria nandengo chikoligeria nsae semeri nkonyora lisa amirigo tirante sokoro ebinto ndo chena biebi gante bijara tegerera mugakoyo munarenge ase kenyorogete obwato mote wemiogi okoro kuo muogi omuogi oria mugakoriga gukinara omwisio mokiga yara no arekoba okona gotiena nse yaye chinyoni nchi arenge chiamenyeto no ane bibwembi amenyete nse yaye ne binte binge byamenyeta so motoria para na gochiasa nabyo ebinde onakoruta magena chinyoni ogote gokubwato okoriera omotorio kabo kwa memiogi pakekero mugako yabo monto monale tabanto omumuro yenere kara gaisia gake akanyora omotori no ore nanda akaba onarete gochikona gogosoria aroro Ngakia mega ika omwogi oli okanga kwa memiogi yara. Mwogi oli kabwanga kwa memiogi. Mugaka oli aka nacheki nanga bono motoyo. Tubwatinge encho tiganyo nache einde nyosamba makara yondo be chinko yonde encho none chibao einde ndo sali kende nyomba yara. Mugaka oli agachali mambia negesire. Ogoso wako nacho motori epa. Chinyoni chiri yara chialengo motori igoro. Ebigo byalengo motori igoro. Chinyambu chialengo motori igoro. Amanyo ayalengo motori igoro. Nebinte binge byamenye taro bigatenge chiwa mono. Kyagere byarolira makweli yara. Byonsi bigaika sobo amo. Bigo swago sorro mugaka oyo. Biko mosorro mugaka. Igo twakobwatire chinderu. Totusaririe bamenyo bweito. Nyoni chikamotebyo mugaka. Oise ko totusaririe bamenyo boiga. Kire mambi ntogotereri bunora ataketogotereri. Ebigo bikamotebyo mugaka. Ntokolendera omwana o na kende kebege komonyora. Gekondo kyalengo ikamotebyo mugaka. Mwana utako bancharago kale mogondo nande takolera. Mugaka oli na chite na igwa kandera kogecho motori. Kage chai kagati ebitongo ebiko na goitita nsaiga anda motori goro yaro motana bwe chinchoke no lenga aroro. Konyo boke bwabeire yara. Ogochi gwako boke buli boko motonyera. Mugaka oli okoiroro meme bakomeno boke boria. Yara kameno boka kagoka mono. Okobeke gesirense okorigereria igoro. Okonyoro mutana yara lisungi chinchoke chikona goncho kana chikumetinga wandire igae ngai kitogo chakoba. Mugakoria akabwata makera akarengereria. Oboko bona kibwansa iga. Ando motoyo gwetani kwa memiogi. Chinchoke na chero chintu akaliro. Ana ali kwa nyebire. Ando gwetani motoyo kwa memiogi. Chinyoni nchia gagachiro toja twatega twalira. Gwetani ajo omotoyo boigone kiriri. Mugakori agituma tayara. Akaroreka no ichanete mono. Ibitongo biribika muboria. Omuhaka. Otagwanto totigere enkaye ito. Enchoke ko yamanya ng'umugako yogo keiro boke. Igacheka mochingi nachi. Omugaka twabere. Mugakori ogoteba na babiri. Onyo boko bona bobugwansa iga. Tinko gecha motoyo kabere. Menya mumenye no molembe. Emyaka ya ino yonse. Chinchoke chikamotebyo mugaka. Kirenga ki no bego konyoro boke kurwasaya. Nyone chikamotebyo mugaka. Ntobe togotererio mwana oguno twakoriere. Bikondo bikamotebyo mugaka. Ntobe togotiena no mwana o. Mugaka oria akabokorie gesire akagenda nka ogocha negetabo ogotacho boke yaroko genda nkole no mogoko. Sokora akambete gecharaga ntebi yara. Kende yonsi kerense yekere no bomoyo. Nkere nengincho yaye. Abantu abagotu basikwe na kende yonsi gesikwe. Mugano sokoro yane oyo mabweka abika bwokenyuraire. Gwetera Ndizi TV obwansu bwomugusi igeta seni na mbeyemo asogo kumanyia gokogokia na gogosemia asomuno ito omwansu omwanyagetinge omurira sembeo Oborema ase Obogima na nchomurali brother power Jareda Wilberforce ngo gete bada. I'm very happy Sandra.
Yeah.
Sandra bata bokoro kubona.
Gabriella
blessed. Ndoma de Sandra ndiye alenge samwe anakina amachiko sirena. Now Gabriella. Tutaongea Kiswahili kidogo lakini nitakusihi pia tupige Kikisii, si ndio? Tutapiga lugha kidogo, si ndio?
Yeah.
Now Sandra umesema nyumbani ni Nyamira. I'm sorry nitakuita Sandra kwa mara moja moja. Usijali. Kwa mara moja moja nitakuita Sandra, usijali.
Sawa.
Lakini official ni Gabriella Blessed.
Yeah.
Hauna jina la lugha la maybe la kwetu hivi? Mbona hauna jina la kimila?
Kwa sababu tu sibambiki, sitaki lugha, so niko sawa.
Utaki lugha? Okay, sawa. Gabriella, hebu nipe sasa hadithi yako. Umesema kwenu ni Nyamira, una miaka 16. Sasa hebu nielezee machache pengine kuhusu ulemavu wako.
Mimi nilizaliwa nikiwa sawa. Lakini as time went by nikiwa around 2 years to 3 years nikaanza kama eye allergy. Kama like eye hivyo kujikuna macho. Tukapita hospitali kadhaa wakasema niko na eye allergies. Nikiwa around 4 nikaenda hospitali juu ya macho kama waka advise that I go for a surgery. Yeah, nikaenda surgery nikiwa around 5. And then after the surgery, instead ya surgery kunisaidia ikaniharibu zaidi. So hilo jicho moja ambalo lilifanyiwa the surgery likaacha kufunction. So nikabaki na jicho moja. Yeah, then nikabaki na hilo jicho moja for around 4 years. But then when I was around 9, heading to my 10th birthday, nikaanza kukuwa na blood vision. Then nikaendanga hospitali, nikapewa dawa. After kupewa dawa ilikuwa eye drop. After kuweka hiyo eye drop, and that was the last time I saw my sight. Yeah.
So baada ya kuwekewa dawa ndio wakati wa mwisho ulipona. Mwanzo muligeria utwabiraga abono tukuburukanirio kegesongo egeswaeli nonyeshe ngibono kirache ona botwacha igori tukuria rero. Igatwererira umugano yo mwenge nga nabaibore twekare buya lakini gaike myaka 2 3 oso akurwara kyake ngana mbokongwa kegabwa maiso sinyagitari gochiaria kugenda obubali kububali ogekaga chosa myaka 10 okonyoranga gwika ndari kirwa mariogo kabe kirwe riogo agatiga korora kurwerio umwancho muligeria igotore na Gabriella blessed tokonoganere asiri tukirigarira gwetera somoro rwo Oborema Obogima wetera Ndizi TV. Gabriella,
Yeah.
Sasa umepoteza macho tuseme ukiwa miaka 10 sawa? Sasa kukatokea nini baada ya kupoteza macho?
Nika feel so sad, nikakasirika sana. Nika feel like hadi ni kama tu dunia si yangu tena. I felt like hadi at some point too nikasikia tu nika feel disappointed sana.
Had you started schooling by the time you were losing sight?
Yeah, nilikuwa nishaanza ku school. So when I was heading 10 nilikuwa naelekea class 5. So yeah, hiyo ilikuwa holiday time. So niliporudi shule when sasa una make accidents na watu wanakutusi ama wanaongea vibaya because maybe hadi hawaelewi what's happening. Na at some point wengine wakasema na fake. Yeah, so hiyo time ilikuwa a hard time sana juu.
Maybe let's go back a bit. Tell me about your parents.
My parents, I have my mom, Mtoni Vensi. Yeah, and that's my only form of life.
Oh, that's so you are a daughter of a single mother.
Yeah,
you have other siblings?
Mother. Yeah, niko na sibling mmoja kwa around 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sasa tuendelee. Now, ukapoteza sight, you are 10 years and then you are making accident. What do you mean making accidents?
Like maybe unatembea and then unagongana na mtu and then ako like sa cheki huyu mbona unanipiga ama unajifanya kwani unioni, something closer to that. I remember one time I was walking and then nikakanyaga msee bahati mbaya akanipiganga kofi kadhaa hadi nikaanguka.
Ngoja, ukapigwa hadi ukaanguka?
Yeah.
Na mtu ambaye ulimkanyaga kwa bahati mbaya?
Yeah.
Now, by the way, ni kijiji gani huko umezaliwa, huko kwenu kunaitwaje?
Kijiji I think ni Gesore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Umwancho muligeria andrete kuligeria Oborema ase Obogima ntagote binga rero gotwakorete muri kurwa ase omochio yo okebirigo iskwasini niyo mochio okebirigo ase mbwate risase tiganda mu risase for now omwana Gabriella blessed andrete gotwerera omugano tenga nyuma ka tigire korora kabwate myaka 10 na ndiga tigite korora kali class isano umwancho muligeria ngitete koleta gaiga umata wande mari bato bolinga ngikero monto more maru ngere nabe myaka 40 gose myaka 40 okonyora ngera tataru kumusai ina boli chiko ligo tebekiagera omwana munoyo kwanda tole sense mo ya masomo na bura sangi ngekero atigite korora gose kero kwale maire nguchiro no kwera na maiga no nyenki masomo egere ochake naende kubwata ebugo gosela ini n'abantu bande yagera lichikoreka bona affirmatively ayekera bande bako litaire miaka 50 mo ayego commentwa 5 kero cho mwana osidio korora kali class isano igento kenda atwerera omwancho murigeria nkeringa na igeto na nyata ko gwetire mechande mingi kiara abande bare gukaganga agwe koria taikinga gokoranga taikorora otacho monto ase gesiekebe gosotu mo monto oigwete bakoyonda kamwaka chindo echi nyinge sana mpaka kanyara koba okogoyana gose okomochano no kogire katora tebe ayonse akogochera gwetera Ndizi TV obwansu bwo Gusii omuri Oborema ase Obogima nde na Gabriella blessed bono Gabriella ekero watigete korora mamo mino no mwarengenere na nye mwarengenere n'abantu bande ba mino mbarengo igendo ngocha nataka umugano like what stories came up from the family level after now you've lost your sight? Can you recall any kind of stories, maybe superstition, you know, maybe mambo mingi hapa na pale?
Kuna wengi hawakuamini. Wengi walisema it is just for a while. Wengine wakasema when nimetumwa kitu and I'm straining to look for it, they would be like acha hizo wewe angalia na huko nipe hiyo kitu. Yeah, so wali find it hard kuamini sana. As for my mom, ni msako very secretive, so hadi si ku notice feelings zake. But mi najua aliumia, akasikia vibaya. Then she was trying some therapies of kujaribu kuniambia, hebu angalia kama utaona hii, hebu angalia kama utaona ile. So that yani to ascertain that maybe ni ukweli ama ni uongo. So after kufail, sa ilibidi tu sasa waamini tu.
So mama alikuwa na disbelief kidogo.
At some point hakuwa naamini. Yeah.
Watu wengine pengine katika jamii, pengine nyanya, babu hivi, pengine walikuchukuliaje ama walikuja na wasia gani?
At that time hadi hatukuwa tunaishi na wao. So hadi sijui. So the next time I went there hawakuiongelelea. Yeah, so I've never heard them talk about it. As for my neighbors, pia sikusikia wakiongelelea. So it was just maybe my cousins na maybe my mom kidogo na maybe my neighbors.
What were they saying?
Hiyo tu disbelief. Ama zile za guy mtoto alikuwa anaona juzi na saa hii haoni. Such a sorrow and everything. Hizo huruma sasa. Yeah.
You know, you make me feel like I should be interviewed one day. The problem is I cannot interview myself. Anyway, dear viewers, this is Ndizi TV, your best local channel in Gusii, in the surrounding. That is the Nyanza and its environment. So mwancho murigeria ekoro kwa Ndizi TV obwansu mwosira bone ko betereria nteme nonege songo nonege swahili none shangi bone ko betereri bone bintu lero Gabriella kale konkoli studio mwancho murigeria producers bane gali babo Victor bakale ko ndoche bagonsekera lakini sawa tu tutaendelea. Bwera stirenga igento kia bete ngakiyege kongu ande no gotege n'abantu mbare utakwegena nganeke maene omongino omwabere galingi omonto omaete kobisa so tare kumanya kiarengera kina bange mbare utakwegena ng'umwana yo kabire buya na kienya ari kana bono nga otigire gokora gento kieke otigire korora digante bega gasomuro nga Gabriella. I'm also glad that I had met you earlier, you remember? Yeah, I think at some point we met when you were younger and smaller than you are today. Yeah, as a primary school girl. I think when I met you, you were in primary school. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, congratulations to this far.
Thank you.
Now, Gabriella, now let's go to your schooling. First of all, before you lost sight, where were you schooling?
I was schooling in an integrated school.
No, before you lost your sight.
Before I lost my sight.
Yes.
I started in a school, nilikuwa kwa Ushago.
Just mention the school, please.
Gesore Primary.
Oh, Gesore Primary.
Yeah.
You know, from where we are broadcasting, Gesore is just across the river. Yeah. So that's where you were from standard 1 to standard 5 before you lost your sight.
Not really. Nilisoma hapo for around 2 years. Nika transfer, nikaenda Kisumu. Then nika transfer sasa when I was around in class 4 hapo. I was in the school where I studied even after I had lost my sight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, did you just mention the school?
Yeah, Rema Preparatory School. Hapo nilikuwa nasoma.
I think that's where I met you.
Yeah.
But tell me, which class were you when I met you?
You met me when I was in, I think, class 1.
Oh.
Class 1 or 2.
Oh, excuse me, Gabriella, put me right. By the time I was meeting you, had you lost your sight?
Yeah, one eye.
Okay, so then you are low visioned.
Yeah.
Good. Umwancho murigeria ekoro kwa Ndizi TV na batinga lero mogo teremereria na botokora agenda gujimata aria twara buto yige songo kigara bono lendi na boya ikire igo na Ndizi TV uye minunto ye maete yonsi na Nyasaye otokonyiro bwaro nyira otonyora gwetera social media pages yonsi ipi Ndizi TV News Digital Facebook page yito Ndizi TV News YouTube page yito ototwitie at Ndizi TV News na boigo omwanchwa omurige namba yesimi eromuna botambe noye narete nyoranga ase TV yao gogotonyora gwetera Go TV channel 824 na boigo Star Times channel 195 otonyore ase digital TV na boigo omwancho murigeria imitanda yonsi tokwanire bekanye na YouTube gabu nsabu tobekere chi comment chiao roro na bunura atake wekatokorere bo mwancho omurigeria ndene Gabriella blessed ondrete gotwerera omugano ebwa masomo. Now Gabriella, you've lost your eye, your sight, so you finally stopped seeing completely while at Rehema Academy.
Yeah.
So that is where you now reached standard 5 and you now lost your sight completely. Now, I know Rehema was an integrated program. How did you find it in Rehema Academy? Now you've lost your sight completely.
Kind of tough. Juu kuna vile tu environment kind of eco-friendly juu ya hizo stairs. At some points pavements ziko unfair. And then sasa I can't see anything. So I went back to zero. Ile point ya ask for help. Ile point ya siwezi toka peke yangu. So ilikuwa too tough sana kumaneuver around the school. Ikakuwa ngumu. At some point kwa naanguka, naumia. At some point unajua not everyone, when you're in a situation, not everyone will be in the same situation with you. So maybe wangeeka vitu kwa njia na wasahau. So ningegongwa mara kadhaa na niumie. Yeah, I remember at one point nilipigwa mguu severally hadi ikafura to the extent walking was a problem. So yeah, hizo ndo challenges and nilipitianga at the first times for around 1 year. Yeah.
How did that make you feel? We are about to go for a break. How did that make you feel?
I felt bad sana juu sasa imagine kutoka from independent to dependent. Hiyo alafu si kila msemo na ready ku help. Unazambia mtu nisaidie and then amua sikusaidie ama watu wanani discuss ama so it was mimi nilisikianga tu vibaya sana. I felt like transferring. But my mom was like siwezi ku transfer. So disappointing. And marafiki wengine wakaenda. So yeah, it was boring.
We're gonna go for a short break. When we come back, we shall continue with part 2 of your story, where we shall now finish about the education and then maybe go into your music career as a girl in high school. Omwancho murigeria gwetera Ndizi TV obwansu bwo magusito kono mutimo kogali tusiba mache turanisa Gabriella blessed abwato mugano mwansu to ensemo ya kabere back studio.
Ndizi TV obwansu bwo Gusii. Omurigereria bwe television ya Ndizi TV nigo tugukuiraniria nambia muno asoko genderera guturigireria na gutusira kira rituko asemerubirio yaitu yonsi chinsemero ngebere naine bono onye kendegia korekanire asekenyurukiao ekiota gitutumanye asubwango mono abonda isi reke nambeye asesemiao enoti sano na ibere inya isatu isano nemu ibere isatu isano na isatu isano na ibere eyemo elioto akere n'abasaki baito baikasuri na kubekoro boti ubwo asembeo emesa yamangana maya ya Ndizi TV nereyo kwabekire simu yawe ime omwanchu muliriye bwa television ya Ndizi TV mbiyamona sukoira chinsa chao na kuliriye television yao na mbeyemo yomunwa mweke Gusii bono onye kubwate nganende yonsi yokwe murungania woso komenta na bogo toikera ase kiresimi ase namba enotisano na ibere inyesato isano nemo ibere isato isano na isato isano na ibere eyemo gose otorikere yukorike ase email ya ndiztvnews@gmail.com boigo na bugotonyora ase mitandao yaito buna Ndizi TV News Digital ensemo ya Facebook, YouTube nigotogotoka buna Ndizi TV News na boigo TikTok nigotogotoka buna Ndizi TV News na bo ogututarira sikia bisichito icyo kirebo cy'ubwe kiro ya embassy ekeroko gendanya koe ase bara ikurwa Kisii kogenda Kisumu Ndizi TV Obwansu bwomo Gusii Ndizi TV Obwansu bwomo Gusii.
Omwancho muligeria inyura andrete kuligeria Ndizi TV Obwansu bwomo Gusii omurori Oborema ase Obogima lero tokoretera ema seyemo kurwa isko yomochie okebirigo asakrunga Safari View Resort ibara Safari View Resort asende neri sase omwana Gabriella Blessed andrete gotwerera omugano omwancho muligeria Gabriella Blessed tali korora lakini neskuru wale monta tosasemo ya kabire atweresere ngaki arwete Rehema Academy akagendera tutaragenda gabo nari gutwerera nga enkero atigete bono korapi Obogima mwambere tobokongu mpaka kayunga no neskuru onye no kobua arusi waroro gusatigie skuru lakini omwongino mwabo akanyara koba okomobeka omoyo ekagera akaenderera koba ase skuru ya Rehema Academy. Gabriella, now we are at Rehema Academy. You are now totally blind and you have to move on with life. Now, give me a brief history on how you maneuvered and till you start for your KCPE and proceeded to high school.
Being not a new school, so sooner or later nilianza kukumbuka my footsteps. So you used to step here and there. So like after year nilikuwa tu conversant na shule kabisa. So I was not zile za unaweza nizindi mali. Ningetoka tu peke yangu na niende nifanya vitu zenye nataka. So with time sasa shida ikacha kuwa walking around the school and everything. So the problem became kusomewa sasa. So that became a situation, yani nikakuwa tu victim of daily cries juu my insult kadhaa kutoka kwa wanafunzi. Maybe unaambia msea kusomea na kataa. Ama maybe at some point hadi watu hawako ready kukusomea ama hadi kuna wale teachers wene they see matter ni kama hawaelewi kama kuna msee kama huyo kwa class. So hiyo ikaleta shida sana. Shule pia ilikuwa na revision equipment zetu. So ilikuwa inabidi you go with someone mrevise na yeye. But then si wote walikuwa willing. At some point wangekataa wakisema sijui they like revising alone, but then after kidogo unamwona ako kwa group nyingine ana revise. Ama anakuambia hajisikii kuongea, but then times later unapata ako na rafiki yake ana revise. So it was tough. But then it became tougher than the situation.
I repeat that. Go back to factory settings and repeat that. You became?
It was tough, but it became tougher than the situation.
Wow, I love that.
Thank you.
This is a question I want to ask you. It would have been for your caregiver or your mother for that matter, but because she's not in this show, I'll pose this question to you. Maybe, did you know why you are not transferred from Rehema Academy to a special school maybe?
Yeah, alikata akasema imenitoa mbali, like imenisaidia kutoka nikiwa class 1 up to hapo. So hakuna vile angeweza kunitransfer. Then akasema adapting a new environment, new teachers, new students, new everything ingekuwa tougher. So yeah, akaprefer to I stay there na wale watu wenye nimezoea. Hiyo ndo reason tu alinipea.
Now tell me, you've managed, you become tougher than the situation, and you've gone to class 8. How was your performance?
I sat for my KCPE, nilikuwa super tensed. I lost appetite, vitu mingi. Then hiyo siku ya KCPE kafika, I did my first paper. Then I was like, wow, kumbe ilikuwa tu so easy hata kuliko hizi zingine. So and then masanse walikuwa hapo
masanse sasa ni nini? Sasa hapo umeniacha masanse ni nini my friend?
Okay, okay. The policemen who are there.
The masanse. Umwanjo muligereria wana lero na asomi ku masanse. Okay,
Yeah, so our policemen walikuwa friendly sana. And so the fact that nilikuwa challenged, I did my exam in another room. So walikuwa tu ever there for me. Aniambia usiogope and everything. Supervisors pia walikuwa tu chill. So ika get to be a smooth time. So nikamaliza exam. These results zinatoka. I had aimed for 30.
430.
Yeah.
That was your aim.
That was my aim.
This is a blind girl in an ordinary school aiming at 430. Congratulations.
Yeah, because the last exam tulikuwa tumefanya, I had 435.
Wow.
So then results zinatoka, the first student nika feel disappointed. Na si mimi. So nikajua tu mimi nishaanguka hadi. But then like minutes later, hours later hivi, my mom came in at congratulations umepita. So I was waiting for something like 400 and okay hata kama si 430 yangu. But at least
something close.
Yeah, something hata kama ni 420 basi juu between 428 na 425 siku. So maybe 420 hapo hivyo. And so there she was ako like, oh congratulations. And I'm like, mom nilikuwa na, and then she's like, you had 368.
Good. Yeah,
Nika feel disappointed.
Okay, to achieve hapo. Now you have 368.
Yeah.
Because I want to take you a bit faster because I also want you to discuss your music career. Now you're now in high school. Where is your high school?
My high school is in Nairobi. Kibra, Moi Girls School.
You're in Moi Girls.
Yeah.
A national school.
Yeah.
Wanto mulesko gali agro mwesko chinkobi. Taikorora ale national school ekorokuwa Moi Girls. Anyoreta max 368 Kurehema Academy ngagateneria nyakoe galia. Omunancho murigeria ayonse yakugochera gwetera Ndizi TV obwansu bwo Gusii omuriro korokunga Oborema Obogima lero tugochera master yemo kurwa aiga ibara Safari View Resort asembwate omwana Gabriella Blessed obwato mugano mwansu Obogima bwaye omugano ngi ukoletera omwancho murigeria no korokinga Obogimobo na obukonyarekana nkwa butogeto kugoro esubukweye nkwa kende ngia koberete kegachenchia Obogima bwao kende nkirigia sarikiro mwancho murigeria no goitaberana na kogenderwete ogetira mangana mange osomire primary ya kawaida bakini akanyora max 368 aibono iga RSS school ya Moi Girls iga ari Nairobi. By the way uko form
Elekea 3.
Oh good. Now Gabriella, you are through, you are in Form 1, you are going to Form 2. Briefly, how is life in high school? Because I also know that Moi Girls is an integrated program. It's not a purely special school.
Life in Moi Girls is better than life in Rema. Juu wako more equipped, kuna vitabu kadhaa, derivation equipments. Wako na ma devices zingine zene, ma electronic device zene zina make work easier for us. Alafu students over there, you know, there is a large population, over 2,000. So kuna wale wene wako harsh na kuna wale wene wako kind. So ni uchagua unuta interact na wao to make your life sweeter. Yeah, so me na choose ukika kind kwangu ni fine, will interact with you so that my life can be sweet, mi sitaki stress tena.
By the way, maybe wa shule?
Mara mingi. Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
Hakuna, nishazoea.
It's normal.
Yeah, it's normal. Juu hadi wengine si pia wanaibiwa, so it's a big deal.
Na wewe unazapita na kijiko ya mtu.
That's a waste of time, siezi.
Gabriella, let's be realistic. People have taken your plate, and then here you are, you cannot eat.
Okay, shule yetu, if your plate is gone, ni good relationship with the chefs. Okay. So wenda muongeleshe akupea plate yako. If your cloth is gone, relationship na matron. Okay. Yeah, akupea nguvu. So mimi,
you know, I was putting you in a trap, but definitely you've become tougher than my trap, and you are out of it. This is Ndizi TV, dear viewers. Uwanjo muligereria ekoro kwa Ndizi TV obwansu bwo Gusii gatazeni na mbeyemo gokorarira somo no mwansu omwanya getinge ime na isiko yechingo cyo cya Gusii Oborema Obogima tubwatekerenga yogosemia na goko kinyoranga nabo gotonyora gwetera social media pages cyo CP Facebook page ito Ndizi TV News Digital, YouTube Ndizi TV News nabo gotwiti @Ndizi TV News na bayisimira botambo mwanjo muligereria na reyire gabwo tokwanire ncherende yonsi asecho ikiagera okogani kwao na kuo amachiko se ogochika gocha ase tole na Gabriella blessed omwana bwerwanire. I think ndinchende tengina na nde ntagete bakuba banegari moche mongeri muri baganda Nairobi naronda akora interview koruga ari moi girls egere tuesemie Gabriella. Now I also know that you are a musician.
Yeah.
In Form 2 you are a musician and you've done a few good numbers. Actually, we play a number of them at Ndizi TV and even other channels, and I can tell you your music is inspiring. Tell me about your music career now.
Nasikia nilikuwa naimba ever since I was a young girl. Hizo rumors, hizo lugha zieleweki za watoto. I used to sing. Then when I was around 5, I used to sing at the church, such that mtu ajui jina yangu but ananijua kama the girl who sings at 5. So when I was around 6, nikaanza ku feel guilty. Naimba, yani singing nyimbo za wenyewe. So I decided instead ya kuishi nimeimba tu nyimbo za wenyewe, acha ni compose zangu.
At 6 years or in class 6?
At 6 years.
At 6 years, you began feeling guilty of singing people's productions, and you thought you can now compose.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Ebu rewind your CD, just rewind your compact kwenda hapo nyuma hapo kwa 5 na 6 years. Yes, you were singing in the church.
Yeah, at 5 mimi nilikuwa naimba church. Such that mseto ajui jina yangu but ananijua kama the girl who sings. Ule msichana wa nani anaimbanga church. So at that time nilikuwa tunaimba nyimbo za wenyewe, nimesikia wimbo ikanibamba, nimekram nikaenda nikaimba church. But then when I was 6, I came to think of it and I felt so guilty juu. Mbona niimbe nyimbo za wenyewe, and yet my brain is quite upright neza unda nyimbo zangu. So that guilt led me to let me compose my own songs. So when I was around 7, I had 10 songs.
Hold on. At 7 years, you had composed 10 songs. Someone ncho muligereria gako tweranga eke ukia eke ogotera igage chagete kare ngote ibwa renge gosenko igwale wagatanga kara renge myaka 5 na gaterire kanisa na ndandona na mali eta amanye kanita matenga kamwana karia kanyaroka kari kanyarebe kagocha gatere kanisa kare myaka 5 bibere agachaka bono kolenge linga tigandike gotera matera manyana alinko igwa stile dina sande na nchencha ke kweroseria amatera ne amazing. So Gabriella, at 7 years you'd composed 10 songs.
Yeah.
Where are those songs now?
Niliziharibu.
Why had you to haribu them?
Because at around 9, tena nilisikia tu, I felt like ziko kiddish sana.
Oh.
So like nikiwa around 8, okay, my mama alikuwa anataka ni record.
At 8 years?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, okay, nilikuanga tu namsumbua, mom, nataka kuwa kama Praise Makena, mimi ndamfanana lini? Mom, nataka kuwa. So like akaamua to be like Praise Makena, acha nikuchukue studio record. But okay, being an introvert at that time, nikafika studio, ni new faces, new voices siwajui, nikakuwa shy, nikakataa kuimba. So hiyo chance ikadai hivyo tu.
Wow. Okay, now tell me, I would have, because of time, I'd have told you to try to and remember that first song you composed that you finally thought was childish. Ungetuguzia kidogo tu, lakini sasa naona sasa inaenda haraka huko. Now, by this time, had you lost your sight, by the way?
One. I was.
By this time, you were low visioned.
Yeah.
Now, at what point did this blow up and you felt enough is enough? I need to walk into a studio and record a song.
Sasa when I was 9, I met a girl. Tukaanza tu kusema we want to be musicians, tukigrow. So tukaanza compete kunda manyimbo mpya sasa, back to zero. So by around 10, I had 38 songs.
By the time I knew you, you already had 38 songs?
By the time you knew me, ndo sasa nilikuwa in the making of around 6 or 7. Juu nilikuwa class 1.
Okay, yes.
So by the time na lose your vision yangu nikiwa class 5, I had around 38 songs. Such that by the time when I was 11 ndo nilikuwa na 38. So ndo sasa 2020, by 2020 I had around 53 songs.
53.
Yeah. Wow. Sasa hapo ndo my mom was like, check, utashinda umeimba na utaki kurecord. There will be no use of composing as many songs na utaki kurecord. So I met a producer. Aka pick some songs, took around 6 songs.
Who is this, by the way? Who's the producer?
The producer by then is hidden for now. Jualini disappoint.
Okay, so I shall come to there. So when did you go to studio to record?
I went to the first studio when I was 12. Yeah.
So you were still in primary school?
Yeah, I was still in primary school.
Mwancho morigeria wetera Ndizi TV obwansu bwo Gusii tole no mwana Gabriella Blessed ogwetagwa tomugano mwansunga oyo no mwana kabwate myaka 12 orosiria matera atari kobareka ayo achakire konyora koira studio ko record na gochaka gotereria abantu skogaiga otigire gotera matera kigwatari ko mwancho morigeria nkito konyora somoro ko Oborema ase Obogima ekero togo sanga n'abantu bunabaiga naya bwiso ikaransete omuiri okabwate olemarete omuiri okabwate omwana yatigete korra ekuri muna twakorete omwaka omuiri okabwate oumiete akabutoru okoboko kakwarorira omugano buno yoiga no bwateri bagali okomotebinga Obogima obo ekero koremara no taikende kegusareka nugo okorusi gwa korwe kerenge kemo gochia ekende oigweto omwana Gabriella Blessed ngano konyotire korore lise limo kare myaka 5 mo tayari uchakire korosia matera myaka 12 ochire studio gochaka korekordia amatera omwancho murigeria. I think Gabriella, you're making my day. Honestly, I didn't expect what I'm hearing from you. I have to be honest on that. Now, Gabriella, you've gone to studio. How many songs have you recorded now?
I've recorded 5.
Those that you've done even videos?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I first recorded 6 kwa hiyo first studio na nimewaambia. But unfortunately zikatoka tu videos mbili and they were not that of cute or fascinating. So mimi nikabweka tu nazo and by good luck God akanisaidia nikapata another person who helped me find a new producer. When I'm a producer says I can reduce them to 5 but sweet. Yeah. So
let's go back. Because this show is yours and it's ours, is meant for persons with disabilities. What happened with your first producer? You said the producer frustrated you. What happened with your first producer? And maybe they are watching us. Yes.
So my first producer, Ali come home, I could pick the 6 songs, and then the next time we were talking, they were ready for recording. So I thought that was so drastic kabisa. So so lakini at that time hata yeye mbele na nyuma ndo tulikuwa tunajua. So sisi we had to go. Tukaenda but then at some point the your programming when alifanya the key he gave me was too high. So at some point I was feeling like nimenyongwa. So but then I had no say.
Okay.
I was there to be heard, not to be I was there to be seen, not to be heard.
So are you saying you are being intimidated? When you say you are to be heard, when you say you are there not to be seen, not to be, actually you wanted to say you are there to be seen,
heard.
not to be heard. Actually to be seen, not to be heard. So you had no opinion.
Yeah, sikuwa na opinion.
So are you saying you are being intimidated by your producer then?
Sai, I feel like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So mimi ikaenda tu hivyo. The audio was out. And then kidogo video ikafika. So we did the audio in July. So then in something like December, he was like, akuje tufanye video. But then sasa yo December ili round out okay, tukafanya videos mbili. And then after the 2 videos, sasa ikafika, zimebaki 4. So it would be like, so we'll call him by the way, yeah, angewaipiga. So we could call him and they were like, so si leo tufanye video, and then let's fine. Atatuambia ground tutaenda, and then atafika atuambia, gosh, I forgot my camera. The battery of my camera is up, so...
Koja, hold on. How on earth would my producer come to produce me at Ibara Safari View, and then he says, gosh, I've forgotten my camera. And when he left Ndizi TV, what he was coming for, I think that is a bit weird. In my own opinion, not Ndizi TV's views, my own view, that was weird. Anyway, let that be a story for another day. Mwancho muligelia ekoro kwa Ndizi TV obansu bumugusio mwana Gabriella Blessed wendete gutwerera igoro yobo teli bwaye na endo gotebinga ono gochaka gwikiraga gisa ikeire yabeire safari entambe sachikwenda bwango gali mwancho muligelia umwana yabwato mugano mwansu na ndende tenginaga mugana ngeresire bakanje ndigyo mwongino mwabo moretega nere atwerere make ikiagera libagere ne liabo libagere ne lito tonyare ko batogwesemia kwemanyia na kwegoke. Now Gabriella, because I know our time is running fast. You are now a musician. How are you able to amalgamate between education and music?
Music yangu ni talent. So mi si training nayo. Like composing too maybe. Wakati niko idol, tune tu inakam. So composing is down. And then as for singing, mi huifanya tu holidays. Ndo nda record, ndo nda ensure nimerecord na ni shoot. Yeah, so that's how I manage.
Now, what's your school administration saying? Because I've gotten administrators who believe it is time to study, not time to go into talent so much. Because there are those who feel that maybe your music would be time wasting. How are you finding life in school? Because then you have to compose while at school and maybe do a few practices here and there.
Administration, bado hawajajua anything about it.
Oh.
Wananiona tu kama mwanafunzi wa kawaida. Then besides,
sure.
Yeah,
so they'll see this. So they'll see it for the first time through Ndizi TV.
Yeah, for the first time. Maybe watu wanajua ni ma students na walimu wachache. But then as for the maybe principal and the 2 deputies, hawajui.
What about these teachers who know? What are they advising you?
They just give you congratulations, but then wanani advise to ensure you balance properly between studies na hiyo talent yako. Make sure that moja ijawei nyingine zaidi. Hivyo tu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Mwancho murigeria tuli na Gabriella Blessed omoteri amatera ye onye koro murigeria on Ndizi TV matera ento yabwate gali na mono amatukaito ye sabato ono masebalia bakonyara ko bagoto senia na matera amansuka to gukora ngo twale YouTube channel yaye egere na ende to ende gali tumu support kabisa mashabiki ane ole maso Obogima Ndizi TV gali tafadhali gakoba YouTube channel yaye gali kiro montoso gali o subscribe na ndekwa woche gotera kwaera kwa lile watera kwaera nalio mwana yara nyole viewership nalio mwana yara nyole likes nalio mwana yara nyole nonye subscribers egere akine kurwe kerenge kare gochie kende omwanchwa omo ligereria. Gabriella, I'm very sure I have got a very short time left, but within that short time I would want you now to speak to your colleagues. There could be girls with visual impairment out there, or even boys with visual impairment at your age, or even younger, who may be wanting to give up in life. Yeah, in a minute or two, please.
Mimi, okay, take my example. Si kuleta disability yangu inikalie. I'm working with around 7 talents.
7 talents.
Yeah. I write, I rap, I compose songs, I give guidance and counseling, I preach, I sing and I compose my songs.
Do you rap?
Yeah, I rap.
Kidogo, second bill.
Yeah, so acha niwarape ya Happy Valentine's. It is another year and again we are here. Just get out all your fear and no more feeling queer. It is a time not to gear, our journey not to fear. Don't give up your so dear, don't quit your so near. You're the best na kulike, see protest na kulaugh. I detest when it's tough, I want trust till you laugh.
Wow.
Yeah,
I wish you had time, Petra. Unaniona? Sawa. So, you are finishing.
Yeah, so mimi usilete disability kukalia by the way. Na kama ni your parent anataka kulete that, wewe tu mwambie disability is not inability.
Good.
Yeah. Na umwambie hata yeye ile point yene ako na stress afikiri vizuri ako disabled.
Okay.
So mwambie ache hizo ako expose out here.
Okay.
And then one thing I was told everything is temporary, nothing lasts forever. So inaenda kwa wazazi. Kama uko afraid of the shame and everything, we mtoe. Watakubeba vibaya for just a short while and then later wataku appreciate. Maybe by the way mtoto una hide ndio gavana wa kesho, sawa? So after watakudharau sahi, so unafunza aje huyu everything, but then akisha kuwa governor they'll not remember their words. Sasa watanza governor nani tusaidie, unaona?
Amazing.
Yeah, so
thank you so much, Gabriella. I'm really pleased to have you. I wish you had more time, and we'll always create time for you every time you're around. If there is need, we'll always call you, and kindly feel free to be available. Mwancho murigeria twarenge smokoro kunga Oborema se Obogima wetera Ndizi TV obwansu bwo Gusii twarenge nelisa no mwana Gabriella na abere natemire mugalisa se boire nelisa sarne na chabe oyo twereire omugano oye tintagetiko enderera goeta neiga omwanchwa omurigeria ninchendete omongino mwabo nere atwerere make igoro yoboreri bwo mwana oyo yeiga gwikira gaiga se amoiki bano Gabriella, nteberia barigeri ba Ndizi TV ngana kibako konyora na kibako konyora matera ya ama yaiga.
Wakitaka kuvio nyimbo zangu, YouTube ni Gabriella Blessed, highlight za nyimbo, Instagram Tracy Sandra, TikTok Tracy Sandra, Facebook Tracy Sandra.
Kwa ngorake Tracy Sandra. Okay. Yeah. Whatever, YouTube
ni Gabriella Blessed yeye amekuwa akitumia. And then kwa IG for the highlight of my songs ni Tracy Sandra. Then TikTok pia ni Tracy Sandra, then Facebook pia ni Tracy Sandra.
Okay. Yeah. Bia mono sana Gabriella. Kira turakutake naende kabo mororo bwogo mwancho murigeria. Lero iga moko nyanchira tintwara engane ntwani kegera chingana chintwari chakwani ruga chinyinge ya mutatu kwatanira tebanga be tougher than the situations around you kabo makongu kobwa mangana ali akorolekana makongu anyarete koba kagoncho kana omwanchwa omurigereri bagali abonsi abutwa bwaterana kokoretera omoroberio weli tukeri gali lero nchake no monyene Safari View Resort imeyaibara iga kebirigo emtejo frame marita asante sana soko twali bageri obi crew yane lero nabwate lisase Frida Kerubo na waigo ensemo yobogendia twabwate oyo minto mokogoti na waigo producer ande tukeligali lero oyo minto Victor Sultan na Obangi Mbaka ntali kweba ensemo yimanyelio oyo minto Joshua Auta ncheno muralio brother Power Jared Wilberforce mosteni wego ika ebiro binde.